delay. It happens every time we get you guys on. But we do have Jake. Can we go over the results really quick? There were 6 slots, right, Bree?
Yeah, is it 10 candidates, 6 slots?
Right, 10 candidates, 6 slots, and the results for Guam Education Board. Pending official certification from the Guam Election Commission. Just keep talking here while Jason opens up his iPad.
I got it.
Okay, Bree's got it.
There it is.
No, Bree's got it, Jay. It's cool.
No, go ahead.
No.
Let him do it.
Okay, girlfriend, go ahead.
I almost said that. You did.
All right, here we go. Okay, Guam Education Board. 10 total candidates ran to basically formulate policy, defend policy, and represent the will of the people in terms of education. 10 candidates, as I said, 6 make it. Dr. Mary Okada, we'll be talking to her shortly. She was the #1 candidate at almost 18,000 votes. Maria Gutierrez, otherwise known as Mrs. G, she even said, what was it yesterday? She's now spent 24 years that she's been involved with the Board of Education in its various incarnations. She had the #2 spot. Peter Alexis Ada finished at #3. Mark Mendiola, who has been a current sitting member of the board overseeing the Committee on Finances, and Lou Beneventi is at #5. Robert Crisostomo, again, the principal currently at St. Anthony's Catholic School, wants to lend his knowledge, his expertise, and his passion for education to the public education discussion. He finished at #6. Now, this is interesting because Dr. Debbie Ellen finished at #7, and she and Robert Crisostomo had a little bit of flip-flop as far as the number of votes that they were earning throughout the night. Ultimately, it was Crisostomo, but edging out Dr. Ellen by only 70 votes. So that's going to be interesting to see that upon verification and certification by the GEC. Now, Bree, you said when Maria Pangilinan was on earlier from the GEC, if there is a difference of, is it 2% or less, then the GEC will automatically conduct a ballot recount. Right, but any member, is it any candidate is able to request for a recount? Is that what you said?
They can request, but it doesn't matter. It's automatic.
Right.
Okay, so without doing the math, it seems like Dr. Debbie Ellen is around 70 votes behind Crisostomo for that final 6th spot. So
is that 2%, Jay? Because my math teacher was kind of.
Division is not my thing. I'm all right at multiplication and addition.
Well, we have a whole bunch of educators
exactly.
in the room, so let's just take
any math teachers in the house.
Let's go ahead and we'll start. We have Mark Mendiola, Dr. Mary Okada, and we put out the ask, and I'm pretty sure because of the delay in the show, we did have some of the guests who weren't able to stay in the Zoom. But we'll just start with Dr. Debbie Allen. Good morning. And do you plan on requesting a recount of the results, maybe to see if you and Robert Crisostomo may switch places?
Yeah, I hadn't even known that was an option, but I'm not about divisiveness or anything like that. I just wanted to come on and say I was just so humbled, and I'm so grateful for the support that I had, and students from even 5th grade that I had way back a long time ago, sending emails and just really supportive after the fact, because they didn't know, because I wasn't out like campaigning, just minimal. But if I could just say one thing is just congratulations to the people also who are on the board. And I do look forward, even though I may not be on the board, but to continue to promote my passion for education as if the earth matters and education as if our island matters. Really wanting to push to connect our learning on our island to our students, to connecting to our island, beautiful. There's a big truck coming by. But, just really still promoting the values and the things that I've seen have been so effective with students in the past 30 years that I've worked with students. So again, thank you so much to those who did support me. Like I said, I did not know that there was an option about a runoff or something, a recounting. I trust that people, that the counting was done correctly. So I had not even thought about that question. and best wishes. I hope to see all board members in the future and proposing some ideas about maybe moving forward in an education that is more connected to our island. Thank you so much for allowing me to come and say just a little bit. Thank you.
Sure, Debbie. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. So we did have Dr. Mary Okada on yesterday to congratulate her on her top vote getting spot. Well, welcome back, Doc. Have you had a chance to talk with the other members who have secured a seat on the next Guam Education Board?
I did have an opportunity to speak with to chat with a few folks, and so just basically recognizing and thanking them for support and looking forward to working with all of them. You never give up an opportunity to say thank you. And so that's the reason why I came on again today, is because thank you goes a long way, whether, people just came out to vote or people specifically voted for you, you say thank you. And so that's the reason why I'm here, and really to say I look forward to working with all members of the Board of Education so that we can advance Guam Department of Education to where to really build on the work that they've done. One of the first things I know that many folks want to get through is the third-party fiduciary. And I think that would be a significant improvement or a significant win for the Guam Department of Education to see that through. And I think folks are looking forward to to continuing that great work that has already happened. So just want to say thank you to all who came out to vote, and thank you to all who actually took the time to run for public office. Debbie, Dr. Ellen, I know it takes a lot to run for a position, but I really am grateful that you took the opportunity to do that, and to all the other folks that may not have made it, but are still willing to contribute to helping to support our education department, and most especially our students. So thank you very much, Jesus Masi.
And Dr. Okada, I just wanted to say you really do have a lot of people to thank. I mean, when I look at your numbers, 17,873, those are senatorial numbers. I mean, if you had ran for senator, you would have been the number 2 vote getter. So congratulations.
Yeah. And I've actually heard your name thrown around a lot for different races. I know that, being as prominent as you are, I'm pretty sure people do come and say, hey, would you run for senator? Or, hey, would you run for Congress? Or, I mean, I know you haven't even been sworn into the GEB yet, but is that something that you kind of think about? Because this is a little bit of a different path for you. Is this a path through maybe another elected office?
You always leave your opportunities open. Keep an open mind, and when the time comes, you will make the right decision.
All right, thank you. Cryptic but clear.
The same could be said though for Mark Mangiola.
Right,
he put up some strong numbers, 11,196. Again, if he ran for senator, you would have been number 12.
Wow. Mark, and congrats. He's the vice chair right now, and he's the finance chair of the Education Board. Just your thoughts on this election for GEB.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody, Sidus Masi, for those who came out to support and vote. We're in unique times, and obviously there's, we got to think new ways of getting our message out there. I did reach out to a couple of the folks that ran, and there were just some really good ideas that were put out there. I committed to, bringing that to the board and bringing up some of those ideas in terms of technology, in terms of a robust curriculum. Yesterday we had a budget and finance committee meeting, and we were able to go over the high risk status. We, because of the improvement that we've made, they reduced an additional cost of $250,000 that will be going directly back to our schools. So I'm just fortunate enough to continue this journey. I'm glad that, folks understand the importance of what the mission is of the Department of Education. And so it's, clearly, we got a lot more to do. Mayor Chardler said, we don't, don't wear sleeves. We just got to keep on. We got to keep on working. And I just want to thank the KUAM family for allowing us to bring our message out there, especially during these tough times. And so I look forward to working with my colleagues. Most of these folks I've worked with before. The elected Robert Crisosimo was on the board with me. He was appointed by Governor Calvo. And of course, I know Dr. Mary Okada, very accomplished throughout the region. And I'm pretty sure she's going to bring a wealth of knowledge in terms of finance and also ways to help improve our school system. But to those folks that did not make it, they like I said, they had a lot of great ideas, and I definitely want to continue to engage with them in that conversation. And when the opportunity presents itself, I definitely would like to bring that up before the board for consideration. And we just ask folks to continue to, watch what's going on at the Department of Education, because we're dealing with about 29,000 students, 4,000 employees, 41 facilities. And so everybody in the community just has to continue to, surround the Department of Education and protect the resources that we have, so that we can continue to meet our mission for producing quality graduate students that can go into the workforce and be productive citizens. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark.
Well, congratulations. Looking forward to see you guys in action, because you're right, Mark. The Guam Department of Education, public education, your budgets were cut. You're dealing with the pandemic, trying to navigate how we're going to get kids back to face-to-face, while at the same time, more and more GDOE employees, are coming down and testing positive for COVID.
Right.
So, good luck to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just add that, it's truly are the people in the Department of Education that make the system work. And sometimes we do have areas where we do need improvement, and we do need to, and that's what the assessments are for. That's what, transparency is all about. When the community calls us out on certain things, and how do we come up with these decisions? It always goes down to, do we engage our stakeholders, and what input that they have, so that we can ensure that everybody's represented. So it's a great cross section of the community. So thank you very much for the opportunity again to come in and thank our people for, for going out there and exercising their right to vote.
All right. Well, congratulations, Guam Education Board members.
Thank you, Dr. Mary, Dr. Debbie. Appreciate your time again. Mark, take it easy.
God bless, guys.
All right,
Take
there you
care.
go. Estad, grab some balutan on your way out. It's 8:58. We'll take a quick break, and we're coming back with a couple of the PACs. Of course, we had the Progressive Democrats with a steady presence throughout our election night coverage.